Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sketchcast. I'm Crypticink and this is episode 15. I hope you guys had a decent Friday and that it wasn't terribly unlucky. It was Friday the 13th, so I hope nobody walked under a ladder or shattered any mirrors on their way home. So today's topic is about support and its importance and who my biggest supporters are in my life. As you know, Mother's Day was last Sunday, and although this video seems very late, it is very late, I still wanted to make a video thanking my mom and my dad for the immense amount of support that they've given me throughout my entire life as a wannabe artist. Yes, guys, my biggest supporters are in fact my parents. This video might be a little cheesy, but bear with me. So I do consider my biggest supporters to be both my parents. I remember when I was younger, my mom, everything I brought home was a masterpiece to her. Even to this day, she's still the kind of mom that will say, look at what my daughter did. That's what my daughter drew. And I remember when I was in elementary school, I won some art contest and I got a basket of art supplies as a prize, and she was so happy for me. And in the 6th grade, I went to this private school that was very religious, and I don't remember why I went to a private school, or this particular private school. I just remember I had a scholarship and I got to go, but they were very religious and they didn't like the fact that I drew fairies and monsters all the time. But I mean, of course they did it anyways because no one could tell me what to draw when I was younger. And I swear my mom still has that whole binder of fairy drawings with her in Washington. They're in this fuzzy neon blue Lisa Frank binder that's like torn up now. And I just can't believe that she's held on to it all this time. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would be where I am now doing the things with my art that I want to do if I hadn't had the support of my parents, who told me that I could do it and that if it wasn't going to be easy, I could find a way, and that my family would always be there to help me if it got too hard. And my dad, he wasn't as coddling as my mom growing up, but he's always given very sound, very realistic advice, and he's the one that inspired me to push myself. When he did his thing as a freelance photographer, I saw my dad making his way as an entrepreneur, and I was like, damn, I could do that. He never said anything was too hard for me, and he let me take all the art classes I wanted to in high school, even though they were like $25, $50 a class. He encouraged me to get a job so I can pay for things like that and pay for things I wanted. He drove me to and from Art Honor Society like every week, even though I know he does not like to leave the house. And, you know, he let me go to Washington and New York on a field trip to see the National Cathedral and the Met Museum. He let me help out when he was taking photos, and he was there for my first show, our gallery thing, where we sold artwork in the school library. And when I told him I'd sold a painting, to hear my dad or either of my parents say good job back then, like, I felt like I could do anything. And I think having some kind of support, even if it isn't your parents, because I know not everybody has that. No matter who or where it comes from, support is a powerful motivator when you're going through tough times and difficult obstacles. If it hadn't been for the kind words of my family and friends, I don't think I would have been here going through high school and then the military and then being through what I've been through just so I could be doing the thing I said I wanted to do 3-4 years ago, which was studying animation and being able to afford that. I feel like artists need some kind of support in their lives. Even just every once in a while, it's important to be reminded that you don't have to do everything alone, drawing away in your room all day. I know we artists can be a very reclusive breed. I've met a lot of artists that are just as shy as I am, but even in talking to each other, one artist can support another, and even that can be enough to get someone through another project or hump in the road. And with what I'm trying to do with guiding myself in a direction where I can do freelance someday, it's a very hard way to take when things get rough and I start feeling afraid that I'm not going to be able to get homework done on time or to pay the rent. It's a lifesaver sometimes to have people that will tell me that I'm going to turn out okay, that it's going to be okay, one way or another. So yeah, support is a godsend, you guys. It's like a breath of fresh air sometimes. But thanks so much for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed the episode's topic. I know it was a little cheesy, but sometimes it happens. A little about this piece before I go. I'm still learning how to use gouache and learning how to blend the colors and how much water I need to do certain things with this medium. I bought a cheap pack of Reeves gouache to start out with, and they're okay. They're very bright and saturated, and I'm interested to see what kind of more subdued colors I'll be able to get once I start learning how to mix the paint better. But yeah, be sure to thank whoever supports you in your artistic endeavors. They may not know how much it means to you, And I want to thank all of you for your support. As always, your comments really mean a whole lot to me. And it's the reason I love sharing artwork and videos like this online in the first place. So thanks for watching this week's video, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.